All right, before we get started, you gotta promise me though that if you like this video, you gotta hit that like button. And if you find some valuable content in here, consider subscribing. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Hey everybody, it's Brian at Two Indians. How's it going today? I'm so happy that you're here because I have got a solution to a problem that I didn't know I had. You will remember some time ago, I installed and tested and reviewed the new Adaptive Headlight by Indian Motorcycle. It's a great light. I highly recommend it. If you can get it from Indian Direct, that is awesome. Or I think you can get it online at Amazon or some other places like that. But anyway, make sure you get the Indian brand Adaptive Headlight because it's always better than the aftermarket pieces. I don't know, is it? I don't know. It's more expensive, I know that. Actually, in some cases, like the JW speaker, it's the same price. So for me, I always like to go with the factory parts because I trust them. Anyway, when I put the light in and I rode around and the Adaptive Headlight worked, it was all great and cool, and then somebody messaged me and said, hey man, there's a halo ring on that light. And I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know anything about a halo ring on that Adaptive Headlight. And sure enough, I looked at the light and there is a halo ring on there, but there is no way to connect it inside the bike, right? There's no plug for it. Well, it turns out that there is a plug on the back of the light, but there's no plug inside the nacelle for you to plug it into. Now there is a plug for the war bonnet up on the fender, and if you don't have a war bonnet, if you've got one of the bikes like a Dark Horse, a lot of the Dark Horses just have a plain fender on the front without a war bonnet, then you can plug it into that. It's a switched powered outlet, so as soon as you turn on the bike, it will light up. Once I found out that there's a halo ring, I'm like, shoot man, I'd love to have that working. Well, there's a guy on the interwebs named Greg, and he's been, or has posted on the Indian Motorcycle Forum, which is a great forum. If you haven't seen it, check it out. He messaged me and he goes, hey man, I got this harness that I can get to you that will allow you to run both. It's basically just a splitter, right? It's two conductors in, positive and negative, and then you get two leads out, both with positive and negative. And so when he told me that, I was like, sweet, yeah, I'd love to try that. And being Mr. Social Media Influencer, of course, I said, well, send me the harness and I'll review it for you, give you an evaluation. Go ahead and do that if you like. Here's my address. And he goes, oh man, that'd be awesome. Send me the 30 bucks and then I'll send you the piece. So, don't have a lot of pull. You guys think I get all this stuff for free, but I don't. So anyway, I sent him the 30 bucks. I've got the piece right here. Pay attention, focus. Okay. So there's the main plug that goes into the power output underneath the nacelle, and this will probably, the short one will go to one of the two, probably going to go to the headlight, and then this one would go, well, either one. They're both the same. Both of these, come on, focus. Anyway, you get the idea. So we're going to do that today. Now, I've already kind of taken a look at what I've got to deal with here, and if we go around and look at, all right, so I cut the tie wrap off there. You can see it kind of sorta, it's kind of boogered up back in there. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do now is just grab a pair of forceps and see if I can just pull on that wire there and pull it out. Oh, look at that. How about that? That's a made for TV moment right there. I put the short end on the war bonnet, and now I'm going to put the long end on here. And there we go. You can see I just clicked it in there. Undo the forceps. And voila, that's simple. It's literally taken me 45, no, I'm just kidding. It's only taken me about 5 minutes to do this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick those wires back up in there. I honestly thought I was gonna have to hit it from the other side, but this side was definitely a little bit easier. All right, guys, now we've got it installed. Let's try it. Let's do the big test, the big reveal. Let's see how good this thing looks. I'm gonna come over here. Well, let's see if it works. hit the power button. Remember, we got the Challenger War bonnet. We got the halo light. We're going for it. Here we go. Ba-bam! Look at that. Oh, are they both working? You better believe they are. Here, let me make an adjustment time. First time I've tried this. Ooh, yeah, let's darken it up a bit. There we go. Ooh, yes. Look at that. Now the cool kids will like me. I like it. If it's there, I want to use it for $30. Shoot an email to Greg. I'm going to put his information down below. And just send him an email, send him 30 bucks, and you too can be one of the cool kids. See you guys. 2 Indians out. Woo, this is fun. Will it go round in circles? Will it fly high like a bird up in the sky? I'm getting dizzy.